Hey, and welcome to Crafts with Ash DIY and Decor. My name's Ashley, and today I'm taking you along with me as I give my kitchen, coffee bar, and living room a wintry refresh. I think you're really gonna love the colors and how it all came out, so if you want to see, stay tuned. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Life with Ash. This channel is a more behind-the-scenes vlog-style channel filled with mama life, mama hacks, cleaning, organizing, hauls, shopping, decluttering, decorating, and even more fun. That channel is all about real life. My hair is always in a messy bun. I live in leggings. I rarely ever wear makeup, and I'm just trying to get through this thing called life. So if you can relate to any of that, jump down to the description box below and click the link to my other channel, Life with Ash, and come hang out with me over there. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you're notified whenever I upload new videos. Also, if you like what you see, give this video a big thumbs up. Peekaboo. What are you doing? I'm going to show you my inspiration for my kitchen. About 2 years ago, I got these ice skates. I have another one at Home Goods, and they were like super cheap, like $7, but they're so pretty. They have the silver little bulbs. They have the little poofies, and I just think they're so gorgeous. So we are going to incorporate a lot of mints. Now, a couple years ago, I did make some DIYs on my winter decorating video on my other channel, so you could definitely check that out. I will link it below, but I just thought that this color is just so pretty for winter. And then of course, we're gonna add the silver sparkle as well. Because I did a lot of gold in my house for Christmas, I don't do a lot of gold for winter. The only place where I really do gold, and it's like the accent color, is the guest bathroom. I'm excited to go ahead and just put a fresh, new, breathable style into the kitchen, and excited to bring in this color. So let's go ahead and start decorating my kitchen for winter. All right, so we're going to start off over here in the corner, and I got this little tray basket from Home Goods last year, and I've been loving putting little trays in this corner here. Sometimes I'll do a tier tray like I did for Christmas, but for the rest of the year, I kind of just stick to the tray. So I'm going to go ahead and put a tree in the back, and then these little mint trees I picked up at Five Below last year. I stuck a canister, and then this little lantern I got on clearance last year at Hobby Lobby. And as well as this little bowl that you're going to see me put in there. And then, of course, I'm just going to fill it with pine cones. So along with that mint color, you're also going to see a lot of the naturals, the woods, the whites. I really wanted it to be just breathy and airy and just not a ton of color because we just got rid of a lot of color. But you know me, I'm not a neutral person, not a farmhouse person. I need a little bit of color. So I think this is a good transition and kind of placeholder from all the gingerbread stuff to all the Valentine's Day stuff. So I am just going to add a little bit of pine cones in the tray there, and then I'm just going to push it back. Now, I always like to hide this outlet by using a towel. I picked up this towel ladder at Hobby Lobby. Last year was actually in the fall decor, and then I'm just going to layer these two towels on top of it. Both of these came in a set from Target Dollar Spot, and it looks gray, that one underneath, but actually, it's like that green. It's like a very light sagey green, I guess. Not really mint, but I think it works well together. So I'm just going to stick that by the knives. On top of the stove, I'm going to put this little riser from Target Dollar Spot. I don't know where this candle came from. I've been using it every year, I think, or at least it was from last year. But these dear salt and pepper shakers are adorable. They came from Hobby Lobby, and I got them for 75% off last year. I did a huge haul last year on my other channel of winter decor from Hobby Lobby, 75% off and 90% off. You should definitely check that out. But a lot of these pieces, especially the silver glittery stuff, came from that haul. So then I'm just going to add a little towel to the oven and a little wreath right above.
Next to my stove, I'm going to put this little wooden log, and I have these all over my house. I got them from a friend after her wedding. I'm going to add this little pitcher that have snowflakes, and I'm just going to add some neutral colored utensils, and then this set of mint utensils I got 2 years ago when I started this mint theme from Target. I could not believe that they had that. Then I got this rolling pin again in that big haul from Hobby Lobby last year. And then I'm going to add a like kind of bluish mint turquoisey little candle to the side. And then no, I don't actually know the word. I know that there's a word for this, but like a candle putter outer. So you guys are going to have to let me know what is the actual name for this black thing that I'm about to put on the log. You're going to see it in 1 second. But I purposely arrange these utensils so that way it hides that outlet. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I also went in with a wooden tree cutting board that I believe came from Target, I want to say. Or maybe it was Hobby Lobby on sale. Yeah, I think it was actually last year. Okay, wait, this thing. What is that thing called? A snuffer? Did I just make that up? I don't know what it is. Anyways, moving on. This is the little rack on the side of my cabinet, and I always have that little cutting board there. It's perfect for this area. Next, I'm going to add this little hot pad that came from Target. This little wood cutting board came from Hobby Lobby. It has a little snowflake on it too, which is perfect. And then these two towels coming up also came from Target Dollar Spot like 2 years ago. I honestly did not know that Target Dollar Spot was going to have all this mint stuff when I picked this theme, and I was so tickled when I saw all of it. Like, this was 2 years ago, but it just worked out perfectly. Now, those little wooden spoons came from Hobby Lobby. That white tree is an ornament that I've had for years, and then I just thought I'd add some greenery. Now you're going to kind of see me play around and move around some things. Now, pay attention because how I leave it in this clip coming up is actually not how I left it in the final clips. So you will see a little difference. What I do is I add a little white tobacco basket in front of that cutting board. And I think that that really added a detail that was missing and added that pop of white that I feel like it needed. So keep your eye out for that in the final shots. Moving on to above my refrigerator, I love these trees. They are so pretty. In fact, I have a third, which I'm probably going to use in my dining room. And so I'm just going to arrange all of these little things up here. Now, these little houses were actually stocking holders, but I pulled the hook part out. And these, again, were from Hobby Lobby last year. And I always decorate the top of my refrigerator. Long story short, but when we moved in, our refrigerator did not fit in this space, and we had just bought the refrigerator before we moved out, so obviously we did not want to leave it there. We're still making payments on it. So you could see at the right top hand corner that the big long pantry cabinet had to be moved, so it's off center. But anyway, it left a big gaping hole there because there used to be a cabinet there. We took it down, blah blah blah. I like to decorate it to hide it. So I think this does a pretty good job. But anyways, I just added a few more pieces and some greenery to complete the top of the refrigerator. Now remember, you're getting the top view, so from the bottom, you can't see like the risers and the little pedestals that I use. You can only see all of the decor, which is perfect. Moving on to my chicken wire shelf from Hobby Lobby, I am going to go in with this little riser and put one of these Dollar Tree white lanterns on. These little Sherpa trees came from Five Below last year. They had a whole mint theme going on last year, which was great. I forgot to mention also that, that also came from Five Below as well. But I did forget to mention that I did put a cutting board and that little Asian fan thing in the back because I just like to hide a little bit of that wall. How gorgeous is that deer? That also came from Hobby Lobby, 90% off. So now I'm just going to add a few more of these pieces and complete it with this lamb's ear little garland. And it is just a little bitty garland. I don't even know where it came from. I've had it for years. And then I'm going to go in with these little picks, lamb's ear, and these actually sparkle. They have a little bit of glitter on them, so I'm just filling all the holes. And then I'm actually going to go in with some pine cones and fill all those holes as well.
How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me.
Moving on to the bottom, the part that opens up, I am actually going to go in with some plates just to serve as risers on the ends, the end little cubbies. And then I'm going to go in with this cute little cream and sugar set that I got from the Target Dollar Spot last year. It's actually in their Valentine's section, but I think it's so cute. I leave it out all year round. And then on top of those plates, I'm actually going to go in with these little, I guess, reindeer antlers, but I did paint them the same color as those ice skates that I showed you before. And then I just went ahead and added some lamb's ear in the middle part just to kind of tie it in from the top. And I really think that it did a good job. Now, this is perfect because these antlers actually kind of hook into the chicken wire. So that way it helps stay in place, as you see. All right, now we're going to switch out the soap dispensers, out with the gingerbread and in with the amber plastic, not glass. These I ordered from Amazon. They are in my description box if you want to get them too. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add some soap that I just had. I already had this, so I'm going to add it to the hands. And then, of course, the other one is dish soap. Dish soap. Say that 5 times fast. That's kind of hard, especially when your nose is all plugged up. So I'm just going to add that to this little wood tray. And that's really it I'm going to do on this side. I am going to add a little kitchen towel, but the shelves up top, the only time I ever really decorate that is for Christmas. And I've often considered getting rid of those shelves because it's just kind of wasted space. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Moving on to my shelf hanging thing. I never know what to call this piece. I actually built it. That's also in a video on my other channel. I am going to put on our ice skates. So I'm going to put one on the top. And then inside the basket, I actually got these little white bulbs from Hobby Lobby. There's 2 different sizes, larger ones and smaller ones, and I thought they looked like snowballs. So I'm going to just arrange those inside the baskets, and then to the bottom half, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to add an ice skate and then add those little bulbs / snowballs inside the basket as well. To complete the shelf, I'm going to add this cute little sign, "'Tis the season to sparkle," which I think is perfect on that shelf. All right, moving on to my kitchen table. I got this little Lazy Susan from Home Goods a couple years ago on sale. Next, I'm going to add a picture, and then I stole these florals from my bedroom, and because it has like the little sparkles on them, and I thought they were perfect. Next, I'm going to go in with this snow globe that I just filled with pine cones and snowflakes, and look at this sign I made last year, and that is right. If it's snowing, I ain't going. I hate the snow. All right, so now I'm going to finish my table with these placemats that I actually ordered from Amazon a few years ago. Now, yes, I live in Northeast Ohio. I've lived here all my life, but I still hate the snow. Ugh. All right, now moving on to my peninsula, I'm going to add those silver placemats that I always like to add a little tray. So I'm going to add this white one with my napkins, and then look, we had a little breaky, but that's okay because I'm still going to use it and hopefully cover it up a little bit, camouflage it with this little sign. See, you can't even tell, right? Then I'm going to finish this tray off with some lamb's ear, and that's it. That completes my kitchen, and I love how it looks. Let me know what you think.
pretty. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How would you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind, go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in.
All right, now we are going to move on to the coffee bar. And first, I am going to hang this sign that I actually made last year. It says warm up here, hot cocoa, coffee, and tea. And I just think it's so cute. And it just matches perfectly with all of my decor. Now, you are going to see the mint theme on my coffee bar here too. However, I do bring in more of the naturals and the whites. So this is going to be kind of a muted, minty kind of style as well. And I am just hanging that up there with those Velcro command strips. Now, I asked my husband to measure, just look at it from the ground. And when I was hanging, I was like, can you just tell me, is this in the middle? He actually got up there, got the measuring tape, and I nailed it. Actually, I was supposed to give him a high five there, and I left him hanging. But he was so proud of me that I got it without measuring, and it was exactly 8 1/4 on the left, 8 1/4 on the right. He was so proud of me, he couldn't believe it. Anyways, I'm going to go in with some bottle brush trees. These mint trees, again, they came from Five Below. The white ones, I have no idea. I just collect bottle brush trees from everywhere. Now, these kind of like rattan trees, I don't really know if they're rattan, but that's what I'm going to call them. These came from Target couple seasons ago after Christmas, and these little gingerbread houses also came from Target Dollar Spot, but I think that these work perfect for this coffee bar. Then I'm just going to go in with this cute little teapot that I got from Hobby Lobby, and of course it has snowflakes on it, so perfect for a coffee bar. All right, moving to the second shelf. Yes, that is the same little tray thing, I don't know what you want to call it, that was on the chicken wire shelf. I did take it from there, put it here. I actually take it out and put something else there. Yeah, I did a lot of back and forth in this video, but hey, that's what decorating's all about, right? Trial and error. So I just went ahead and put my Ray Dunn canisters on. Yes, the tea canister is missing the lid. I think it's in my Valentine's bin, so I should be seeing it real soon. Then I'm going to go in with more of those rattan, wicker, I don't know, trees. Now, those little bottle brush trees there were actually white, but I painted them with the same paint that I used on those antlers. All right, moving down to the actual coffee bar, I'm going to add this cute little tiered tray and this hot chocolate bar sign. Now, this is all about hot cocoa. So to bring in that mint, I happen to have this candle in my stash, so I thought I would just put it on the top, again, just to bring in that bluey mint color. And then I'm going to go in with this little white vessel, I don't know what you want to call it, and I just put some cinnamon sticks in there. Then I had this little mini coffee cup. It's actually an ornament, but I turned it around so you couldn't see the jolly on there, and then just put some little wooden spoons from Hobby Lobby. Now, of course, on the hot cocoa bar, you have to have hot cocoa. So I am just going to fill one of these little glasses with the hot cocoa powder, and then the other one is going to get some marshmallows. Then I'm simply just going to place them on my tray. I loved having the idea of having all of the hot chocolate stuff, there's a lot, it's just the hot cocoa and the marshmallows, kind of just limited to this tray, I thought that works out well for this space. So then I'm just going to go in with a few little accessories. That deer, I again painted with that mint paint, and then I'm going to add a bottle brush tree. Up top, I'm going to add just a few little things like this tree and just kind of filling my spaces. Tiered trays kind of take me a while to do. By the way, did you know that tiered trays are going out? I love tiered trays. Do you still love tiered trays? Do you still decorate one? Let me know. Let me know if you want a tiered tray video, by the way. I'll show you. I'll put together a whole video of all the tiered trays I've ever done. I still like them because, look, it just provided 2 tiers of cute decor that would have to be spread out everywhere else. Next, I'm going to go in with just some regular coffee mugs, and then, of course, this really pretty iridescent snow day mug right on the Keurig. Then, to complete my coffee bar, I'm just going to go fill in some holes with, of course, pine cones, because if all else fails, pine cones, pine cone, pine cones. And if you can't tell in the background, no, I have not undecorated my dining room or entryway, so plug. Catch my next video because that's what I will be doing then. All right, well, after I add the pine cones, that's it. That completes my coffee bar. I can't wait till you see how it came out.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll get the one.
All right, now we're going to move on to the living room. So I had my husband grab the chair and replace it because this is what is normally there when the tree is not there. And then I'm going to add this little table that I actually got on Facebook Marketplace last year. Now, moving on to my mantle, which is my favorite place to decorate in my living room. I'm going to add this really pretty silver and pine cone and greenery wreath. And then I'm going to go in with these big silvery trees. Now, you are going to see me switch these out too. Again, a lot of back and forth. But I love how this mantle came out in the end, so hang with me. Next, I'm going to go in with these really pretty white reindeer, and I'm going to put one on either side, and then I'm going to add a garland. Now, this is just kind of one of those cheapy garlands. I don't know if it came from the Dollar Tree or where it came from, but I just took some white paint to it to give it that faux flocked look, and then I also have a string of fairy lights wrapped around it as well. So I am just going to kind of, I don't know, I just wanted to lay it on top and just kind of intertwine it within all of my decor. All right, now here is where I decided to actually take these little trees out, and I'm going to replace them with these very large snowflakes that I totally forgot that I had. And I figure, well, what better place than on the mantle, because it's a tall space, and these are big. So I thought that those filled that space perfectly. Moving down to the bottom, I'm going to add 2 more of those wood pieces, and then these little candlesticks, or big candlesticks on top, along with some candles from Hobby Lobby. Next, I'm going to go in with this basket that I took right out of my entryway from Christmas, obviously, but I thought that it would be perfect over here. So now we're going to take it from Christmassy to wintry. So I'm just going to take all of those logs out, and those are real, that's real firewood. I am going to put them back in, and instead of the Christmas blanket, I am going to add this really soft, whitish, cream actually, blanket that I got from Five Below last year, and it is so soft. And then I'm going to top it off with this really cute snuggle up pillow. I believe this came from the Target Dollar Spot last year. Then I'm going to add a tree that actually came from my front porch for Christmas. So as you can see, I am reusing a lot of stuff. Now, I did have 3 of those. They were different sizes, so the largest and the smallest are also going to go on this other side along with this really pretty silver deer, and that's it to my mantle and fireplace. Moving on to my TV stand. This is the first time I'm actually decorating my TV stand because the TV is hung. So I do go in with those trees that I actually took off the mantle, but then I had this piece from Michael's that I got years ago, and I thought it would be perfect for right here on the TV stand, and it actually came with these birchwood candles, and yes, only one really lit up. The other ones were very, very dull, so I ended up just turning the other one off. Down to the bottom, this is the baby zone, so I have to be careful of what I put here. So I just added a little tree and a "Let's Get Cozy" sign. Moving on to the shelf above my couch, and this is a new piece that I'm actually decorating. I decided that I'm going to leave that little arch there all year round, but then I picked up this sign this year from Home Goods. Now, yes, I am leaving the tag on it because I'm living with it. I want to see if I like it, but I think I do. I think I like it there. Tell me what you think, and I really love what it says. Then I'm going to go in with a little big flock tree. Now, these little silver diamond candle holders I got from Michael's years ago, but I wanted to add them there to tie in the silver glittery look too. So then I'm going to go in with this little cheapy garland that, again, I just took white paint to make it look flocked. And I'm just kind of weaving it, again, just in and out of the decor. That way it just looks organically placed, and that completes this shelf. I might add more to it. I may not, but plug, watch out for my home tour to see any changes that I might make. All right, now to my end tables. I do not add a lot because everything gets knocked over, so I just add a placemat. And then for my pillows, the white ones, I think I got from like Home Goods or TJ Maxx. These silver snowflake ones came from Big Lots like 2 years ago, and they were on super sale after Christmas. Then I'm going to add this blanket and this pillow that also came from Big Lots. Now, moving on to the chair, I'm going to add this reindeer pillow from the Target Dollar Spot a couple years ago. Then to the table, I'm actually going to add this greenery piece that I got last year. As you can see, this tag still on it, on clearance after Christmas from Home Goods for only $10, and I thought it would look so pretty in this room, and it does. I really love the dark green plus the white berries. I think really ties in the rest of the room. But that was the final touch for my living room, and I love how it came out.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me close.
All right, well, that does it for decorating my kitchen, coffee bar, and living room for winter. You're going to have to let me know down in the comments what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you loved what you saw, and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you're notified when I upload my next video, which will be decorating my dining room and entryway for winter. Well, until I see you again, I'll decorate with you soon. Bye!